So today we're working on the D major scale, playing the rhythm long, short, short. So how we do the rhythm long, short, short is really more an exercise of bow control than it is the actual rhythm, because the rhythm is relatively simple. So the key to making sure that we can play this all the way through is to make sure that we use the correct bow stroke each and every time. So for our first note, or long note, we're going to go all the way to the tip. Then for our short note, we're going to go halfway to the middle of the bow, and then for other short note, we're going to go all the way back to the top. This is really important because if we shortchange ourselves and go sort of almost 3/4 of the way for the long bow and then try and do short, short, we're not going to get back to the top of the bow in order to have our nice long bow stroke, and then we run out of bow very quickly, which will affect our rhythm. So practice your bow strokes with a nice long full bow, and then 2 short shorts getting all the way back to the top, and then for your whole bows or your long bows, go all the way back down to the frog. The other thing that we want to think about is style of bow. So what I would recommend for this rhythm, just to help you make it easier, is doing legato for the first note for the long note, and then for the short short we're going to do staccato, which is short short. Okay, let's try it. So let's start with just practicing an open A string. So it's going to be long, short, short, then go back. Long, short, short. So I would practice this a significant amount until you really feel comfortable and you really feel like you understand where the bow placement goes. This is the most important part of the whole rhythm. Then let's go through and let's practice it using the basic D major scale. Okay? So long. Once you have the D major scale down with the rhythm, then let's change it up. We want to do the exact opposite, because when we practice rhythms, we always want to do the rhythm the one way and then the exact opposite way. So we're going to practice it as short, short, long, short, short, long. And the same rules apply for bow control. We're going to start at the frog, do 2 short notes, and then do 1 really long note, short, short, and then really long. Making sure that we're always in control of where our bow is and making sure that we're making it all the way down the bow for the whole notes or the long notes. Okay, here we go. Ready? And that's the D major scale using the rhythms long, short, short, long, short, short.